Yo guys, what is going on? I am back today with some more triple hunting for Deoxys, Shaymin, and Gimmighoul. How are you doing today, Pokegamer? I hope you are having a nice day. My hair is in my way, bro. I need to get a haircut soon, really. Like, I really do. It's really silly. Yeah. Loads of wiglets. Any shiny wiglets? No, doesn't look like it. You're going home today? Alright. Nice, I think, maybe? I don't know if you want to go home or not. Also, shouldn't you have, like, school or something? How's that work? You do? But you just skipped, like, a week of school, or...? Yeah, basically. Oh, okay. Well, that is very illegal in the Netherlands. Like, in the Netherlands, your parents could get in a lot of trouble for that. Assuming you called in sick or whatever. I don't know how that works in the UK. Super cool. Like, in the Netherlands, a lot of people have gotten fines for letting their kids skip one day of school. Like, skipping a week of school? That's, like, actually... might genuinely be jail time. Low amounts of jail time, but still... That would probably be on your permanent record. Like, I actually just didn't... like, I remember this one story. We always went skiing with a friend group of my parents. Right, so it'd be them and a lot of other kids. And we'd always leave Friday. We'd always skip Friday school to go there. And... hello there, DTR, how are you? This one time, a, like, government official went to the house of one of my parents' family, one of my parents' friends, to check if their child was really sick, or whether they were faking being sick to go to school a day, or to go to vacation a day early. Right? It just so happened that their son was at home, who said, oh yes, she's upstairs, sick in bed. Like, if he had not stayed home, they would have gotten a pretty hefty fine for going on a trip a day before the break started. So what do you need Bluetooth for, DTR? Do I use Bluetooth right now? I do, actually. My Shaymin game is controlled by Bluetooth. So yeah, I don't know, letting your child skip a whole week of school, that's gotta be a very, very, very hefty fine or jail time in the Netherlands. I don't know. Is there screen tearing? Doesn't look like it. Good. Are we gonna reach 10,000 Shaymin today? I don't think so. Probably next time, which would be Friday. Friday evening. Yeah, probably. Also, actually, I did get myself my shiny Morpeko yesterday. As you said, DTR, super easy. That was really nice. I completed the event. No need to go out anymore. Did the race change? Yes. I've also done a ton of video editing yesterday, so like every single shiny I've gotten in Pogo or Legends or the main games, it's all scheduled, all the shorts. Apart from the Chikorita I got this morning. Because I did get my Chikorita this morning. Just need 2 more Chikorita, 2 more Bulbasaur. And then it's onto the water starters. After the water starters, I don't know. I think I want to do Gimmighoul first. Just because I want to overload Gimmighoul. Gimmighoul's one of the final ones I want to overload. If they ever patch overloading, I've at least done the important overload hunts. Two more Chikorita, 2 more Bulbasaur, 3 Squirtle, 3 Totodile, 3 Gimmighoul. And then probably back for the final Kalos starters. Ooh, yeah, dude, Chespin first, probably, because I want to overload that too. That is probably a good idea. And then, I don't know, I feel like that once you're done with that, you've got like the hardest hunts out of the way. There's still a couple of sewer hunts, which are not extremely nice. Like Litwick. It's not too much fun. Skrelp. But I feel like for the most part, after that, there's nothing too bad left. There's a Drampa. You can't overload Drampa though, unfortunately. So that's just an annoying hunt. What is the best way to shiny on Drampa? Soft resets, if I had to guess, right? Or Zone 20. So Zone 20 just can't be better though. There's just no way. It just straight up isn't. I think Soft Reset is probably the best method for Drampa. It's slow, but it ain't the worst ever. Still, you know, charm boosted. Soft resets are pretty quick. on the Switch too. Could be worse. I just realized I still have my sister's phone holder here. When did I use that? The Poliwag stream over a month ago. My bad. Every day I stream for these mythicals, bro. I always hope today's the day. Today's the day we get one of them annoying shinies. Like, we've been hunting this since what? When did I start hunting Shaymin? Months ago. It's bad, bro. I mean, again, if you count everything together, we're like over triple odds, probably. Right? If you count everything together, we're at like 24,000. We're at like 30,000 encounters total. That's like 3.5 times odds. All 3 hunts together. Ugh. It is what it is. Sometimes you get unlucky. My Bluetooth doesn't exist. What are you trying to Bluetooth anyway, DTR? Also, does your PC support Bluetooth? Because not all PCs do. My speaker, my headphones? Dang. That is annoying. Have you tried restarting the computer? It has for over a year? Okay, well then I don't think they'll change that all of a sudden. But have you tried restarting it yet? No, of course I haven't. It's very hard from text to make up whether it's sarcasm or not. I'm assuming it was. I mean, does your PC not scan any Bluetooth devices? Like, not even your neighbor's printer? I mean, if it doesn't scan anything, then that's weird. Maybe your Bluetooth port fell out somewhere on your motherboard or wherever it's plugged into. I accidentally kicked your PC, unplugged it. It shouldn't happen. But, I don't know, it's possible. New mega reveal? Wait, when, what, where, what, how? Later today, or what do you mean? Did it already happen? 19th? Okay. I'm streaming 3 PM my time, probably. Didn't know that. That's cool. I'm not gonna live react to that for just 1 mega, bro. I ain't that silly. Well, what do we expect? Flygon? Hexerith? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do a dragon. They already did a dragon. Slowking? This one, Slowking is like honestly very high contention to getting a mega, I think. Now that they did Frostlass, it would make sense to do Slowking. Also, why did they make the XP bar in Pokemon Go thicker? Why? I just don't know. I need 65 more purifications and 11 more raids. And then we level up! And then after that, we need to explore 200 kilometers. Yeah, that's really cool. I also learned that I'm only 55 legendary raids away from the Platinum Medal. Like, if they do... Is Shadow Eon? Shadow Latios in raids right now? I guess I might be able to do some remotes for that. Well, once a day, not more. Yes, Latios is in raids right now, actually. You know what? I think I have raid passes from Cresselia left over. I do. So cheeky little Cresselia raid, shall we? Copy code. My friend list is almost full again. Ugh. Paste code. Friend request send. Get our recording program. So I'm pretty sure I'm not recording audio off my capture card. I am not indeed. Currently not recording audio of anything I'm doing. Oh, whoopsie. Well, I can't really record two of the audios. Frick PC updates. Yeah, PC updates are great. But why do they gotta reset a billion settings? Okay, they don't really, but they do reset sound settings every single time. It's so stupid. And then in addition, of course, there are other bugs. The one thing I hate most is every time I update my PC, the next day I go live and my mic doesn't work. Without fail happens every single time. And it's so stupid. Like, why? My Bluetooth was fine yesterday. I mean, what about it is not working? Is it just not scanning a singular device? My webcam only has 10% battery left. That's interesting. Like what of the Bluetooth isn't working? Is the Bluetooth setting in settings just completely gone? I doubt that's the case. It's working now? Oh, nice. I didn't touch my PC. Very interesting. Well, at least it works. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if my webcam dies at some point. Just ran the new update. But you hadn't run it yet. Or there was like a fix update or something, I don't know. You're using Windows 11, I'm assuming, right? Unless you're using Linux. I mean, Windows 10 doesn't get updates anymore. Sorry, I knew it wasn't Windows 10. I haven't had a Windows update in a bit. So I guess you were maybe behind already. Alright, Latio's raid has started. You know, I didn't get Cresselia, so surely I got Latios on the first raid, right? That's only natural. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Coridon. Okay, why is this Latios going down so incredibly slowly? Because everybody's using the recommendation in Zamazenta. This guy is using a Scizor! I guess that's actually not a bad Pokemon to use against this, to be fair. It's weak to Bug. I can't use my Purified Gems. Okay, I can. It's subdued, damn. I only used... We're in here with 5 people and I only had to use 1 gem. That's interesting, that never happens. And it's down. Yes, yes, Cliff, you have been defeated. Womp womp. It's not shiny. Cringe. I now only need 10 more raid wins and still 65 purifications. I'm not gonna purify. I also only have 7 golden rares, I just realized. Dang. That's not many. I did catch it though. Cool. Yeah, it's not Hondo either. That is a very bad Latios. Got a Hondo Purified Quillfish waiting for my buzz. That's not too bad. That's pretty nice. I mean, you'd rather have it be a Sui, because then you can evolve it for more dex entries, but it's not too bad, I'd say. Also, speaking like the Morpeko quests, I went out for them yesterday, right? The specific Morpeko quest was like ultra rare, but the random quest that could also give the Dene or a Molga, they were pretty common. I have to purge my mighties. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too at some point. Also an alt, especially an alt. My alt storage is full. I don't know when I'll have time for that. The week before Carlos tour, maybe. Like, I'm not really gonna do much on my alt until Carlos tour. Probably. To be fair, I did play more P.E.K.K.A with him yesterday. You got 2 in about 15 stops. I mean, yesterday is at 30. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I just hate them flooding my high CP mons. I don't hate that, because they are high CP mons, because they're strong. Like, Tyranitar is the best rock type attacker and one of the best dark type attackers. Garchomp is one of the best ground and dragon type attackers. Gardevoir is the best fairy type attacker. But you only need 1. Why do you only need 1, exactly? And not 6? Well, up to 6. I mean, again, you don't need 6 Garchomp. Mega? Yeah, but I mean, Gardevoir non-Mega is like... I now want to Google it. Specifically Gardevoir. I know Garchomp and Tyranitar are a little bit weaker non-Mega. Fairy type attackers. Come on, go. Non-Mega Gardevoir? Oh, it's 14. That's a lot lower than I expected, actually. Out of all Pokemon that have double fairy moves, it's 7. Because apparently there are 7 stronger fairy type attackers that do not have a very fast move. That's very interesting. Okay. Power creep exists. If Mega Feint would just revive it. I mean, yeah, for like solo raids, that's the way to go. I mean, to be fair, you don't really... Yeah, you're right. You don't really need a team of 6 Pokemon anymore for anything. You're either with enough people where the team doesn't matter, or you just solo it and you just use the Mega. Like, those are kind of the 2 options that people do nowadays. I don't know, I still like having a team of 6. Wait, also, is Gardevoir higher than Togekiss? Since when? That's not what I wanted. Gardevoir is 1 above Togekiss. In DPS, but not in total damage output. I want Coco to get a fairy move. I want Lele to get a fairy move. I've got a Hundo high level Lele. Quick attack sucks. According to this, Volt Switch is better than quick attack. I don't know how true that is. Also, at least Lele with Psychic Fairy is still really good against fighting types. Like, it doesn't even matter that it doesn't have a fast fairy move. What's the NC ranked for fairy? Mega Diancie is rank 17, that is below regular Gardevoir. And regular Diancie is not in the top 50. It doesn't have a very fast move, that's probably why it's ranked lower. But I'm pretty sure it's the strongest rock type attacker. I think. Or second, or something like that. No, Diancie is the best rock type attacker. In Mega. Non-Mega, it's... Where's its non-Mega? God damn. I actually can't find its non-Mega. Am I blind? I actually cannot find its non-Mega. It might not be in the list. I mean, if you have Diancie, you have Mega Diancie, so there's no reason to use regular Diancie. Is it just not in the top 50? I can't believe that. Oh, no, it is. It's rank 70 in non-Mega. Damn. If you don't Mega Evolve it, it's completely useless. It's been forever. Where's Deoxys? Eh. If you count all 3 Deoxys hunts together, Marco, it's not over odds yet, so I'm not complaining. But how are you doing, Marco? I haven't seen you in a while, I feel like. How are you? Yeah, but only if it's Mega Evolved DTR. Non-Mega Evolved Diancie apparently is really bad. But, I mean, you have Mega available, I assume. I mean, yes, like I said, everybody that has Diancie has Mega Diancie. Shiny Mega Zygarde spoiled? How did you spoil that? In a thumbnail? I mean, to be honest, I don't know what it looks like, but I can imagine what it looks like. Is it that much of a surprise what it looks like? Also, I don't know, the game has been out for so long. While yes, technically Mega Zygarde Shinies is not available yet, I feel like it's not. I feel like it's reasonable to put that thing in spoilers now. I don't know. I heard and I've seen that ZA is very rough. Why very rough? What do you mean by that? It's way less rough than Arceus was. I mean, the game looks pretty bad. Pretty bad? What? I think it's probably the best looking game on the Switch. It's family. What? Where does that opinion come from? Does it look perfect? No. But it doesn't look bad at all. What? The map is cramped? No? Are you sure you've seen Legend ZA and not some kind of Pokemon ripoff? What? I have no clue what you're talking about. I've not heard anybody talking about the map being cramped. Like, I have not heard anybody about that. Yeah, I've heard people complain about the wall textures. Oh no. Not the wall textures. But, cramped? Add wall textures in my creature collector, yeah, exactly. The map is small, but it's kinda nothing, the reverse. That's also just not true. There's something almost everywhere. Like, what? It's like, the map is like perfect in my opinion. I don't think they could have done that any better. Legends Arceus just has massive valleys of nothing, same for Scarlet Violet. But like Legends ZA has it like perfect. Yes, we are for real. There's enough space for walking around. There are shops like everywhere. There's wild areas like everywhere. Sure, there are probably a couple of dead areas where nothing happens. But I mean, if you just don't go there. I'm gonna be so honest, I have not yet heard anybody be mad about the map. Like, really. No, Legends ZA is definitely the best Pokemon game on the Switch. Like, I don't know which Pokemon game on Switch would be better than ZA. It's just not. You know, there's one big thing that I found very annoying about the game, and that's every time it goes to nighttime, you have to watch a 10-second cutscene. That I do hate. You know, during the storyline, I can understand it to a certain degree, but after the storyline, it's just stupid. Like, the game's not perfect, but it's definitely the best Pokemon game on the Switch. Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's not the best game in every aspect, but it's the best game overall. Everyone I've talked to really don't like the map. Very interesting. Who have you talked to about it then, I wonder? Because, okay, to be fair, I don't watch a lot of Pokemon YouTube. I guess I don't know too much about other people's opinion, but like, I've not even seen anybody on Reddit complain about the map size, and that's a Reddit. I don't know. No, I think the map is like perfect? Like, I genuinely don't know what they could have done better about the map. I don't know. I guess the only thing maybe is they could have introduced a bike, because sometimes there are like some areas where walking takes a little too long. But with the amount of fly points, that very rarely happens. Like, I don't know, since I beat the game, I've never really had the idea that I had to walk too much. Because you could always just teleport. Just allow targetable skates, yeah, that would have been good. Do I like the new Megas? Yeah. Starmie, my goat. No, okay, Starmie sucks, but most of the Megas are really cool. I think they did cook with the Megas. Did I visit that rock type raid yet? I don't know. Is your favorite like Pyro or Feraligatr? I mean, definitely not. I mean, Pyro is probably the one I use the most just because I have a shiny in my team. I don't know what's my favorite new Mega. I think it's Electros. Electros and Excadrill are my favorite two new Megas, I think. Electros and Excadrill, I really like them. Can't wait for Mega Electros to cook in VGC once it has no weaknesses. Unless they're battling an Excadrill, of course, or a Haxorus. Excadrill was funny. Yeah, I really like Excadrill. Also really like Greninja. think they did cook with that as well. I like Victory Bell. The most cursed mega, in my opinion, that's not Starmie, it's Venusaur. Why did they use the Scarlet Violet base Venusaur model, but then the XY Mega Venusaur model? It looks weird. It's like two different Venusaur eras together. They should have either changed Mega Venusaur's look or reverted Venusaur. I don't know. When Season 3? Next year. Yeah. They didn't make a new model? I mean, I'm sure it's new, but it looks like the old model. I mean, to be I mean, they definitely changed things about the model, like the coloring and the textures. But I think they just took the base model and made some adjustments. Where with regular Venusaur, like, it has a completely different model in Scarlet Violet compared to any game that came before it. They made it look a bit more fierce. Same for Charizard. But at least Mega Charizard's facial structures already change, which doesn't happen with Venusaur, so Venusaur just looks a bit cursed. I mean, why would they make a completely new model when they literally have already existing models? That's just silly. You're hitting Charizard more every day? Why? What did Charizard do wrong? I'm not saying that I love Charizard, but... I don't think there's much wrong with it either. Updating models is pretty common, especially when the game costs more and more. Okay, but what... Again, they did update the model, they just did not make a new model. They updated all the models to change the color and the textures. I see it everywhere. I don't. I love colors. Yeah, like, you know Gengar in X and Y, which looks very pale and not purple at all? He looks purple again in this game, like he did in the Sprite era. Pretty cool in my opinion. And it goes for so many more Pokemon that lost their colors in 3D, they got their color back in this game. Like, Camerupt in this game looks almost grey rather than orange, but he's like a bright orange in Legends. I see Shiny Alpha Froakie after X phases on Reddit. Yes, I've seen that one a bit as well. Get ready for next season, when it's gonna be all about Chespin. I guess Chespin is probably the easiest one to hunt Alpha. For most players. Not for you, DTR, I know. But for most players. It's probably the easiest one. Yes. Have you played the DLC? It's not out yet, bro. How have you heard that, Marco? The DLC is not even out yet! Bro. Where are you getting your information from? Are you good? No, the DLC is gonna be an entire new storyline. Which is what DLC is supposed to be. Okay, maybe not entirely new, but like, you know, new. brother. The DLC is not even out yet and you already hated on it. That's crazy. People already bought it. You can buy it, you just can't play it until December 10th. I could buy it right now. I'm not going to until December 10th, because why would I? So they're just hoping it's worth it. I mean, I don't know what you mean by that. There are gonna be new Pokemon and new Megas, so it is worth it for some people already. Plus Hoopa, plus probably Shiny Diancie. I'm buying the DLC when it releases. I just don't like pre-ordering things. So we know what it's gonna be. Somewhat. There have been trailers, just like there have been trailers of Legends EA. So we know at least a couple of things. We're gonna have to help Diantha's daughter. Well, presumably daughter. We don't actually know who it is for real. But somebody that looks like Diantha. And her Hoopa help her figure out why distortions are happening, and we can go to a replica of Lumiose where a bunch of new Pokemon that are above level 100 are walking around. And 9900 Shaymin. Sounds like the Sword Shield endgame. I literally have no clue what part of that sounds like the Sword Shield endgame. What? Huh? You go back and defeat some strong... No, that's not what it is at all. Bro, go watch the trailer before you hate on it, maybe, perhapsly. You're also not gonna go back, you're gonna go to literally another universe. Where you have to solve mysteries. Where you can encounter new Pokemon, not old Pokemon like in Sword Shield. I think he wasn't so clear. I said new Pokemon, they're going to be above level 100, in a copy of Lumiose, like another alternate like wormhole universe. I did specifically say that it was not going to be regular Lumiose. How about you watch the trailer before you hate on it? Not that you would know how much different it is, because it doesn't sound like you played the base game. Whatever, enjoy your Pokemon. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Also, I really don't understand how you can hate on something without even having played it. I don't know. You do you, my man. Like, it's simply better than any Switch game that came before. Dare I say, it is better than any game since Black and White. Or Black 2 White 2, I guess. Since the 3D era of Pokemon. You get it before me? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. December 10th, bro. What day is December 10th, actually? I don't know. Calendar. Does my calendar tell me? I don't know. Do I have a calendar on this phone? Probably. Here. Oh, December 10th is a Wednesday. Goofy random day, but I will be free that day, so... Well, probably. Not guaranteed, actually. But yeah, that Wednesday, bro, I'll be streaming the entire day. I'm gonna be very honest, though. I think I'm probably just streaming, like, all of Wednesday, complete the DLC, and then... I don't know. Probably, like, after the day after that, I have to go back to working on school and stuff. Like, we can take one day to do it, that's fine. And I may stream it a bit more after that, but we're not gonna have, like... What, when the game released, I played for, like, 4 days straight. Like, I streamed, like, the entire days. That's not gonna happen this time. As it shouldn't, probably. You know what I just thought about? What would actually be really funny? Not really, but maybe kind of. What if shiny Shaymin, like it sparkles? What if it sparkles somehow crash my PC? There's no way it should do that, but what if it does? Would be kind of funny, I think. Okay, not really again, but kinda. I don't know, Deoxys can't do that. Gimmighoul also can't really do that. I mean, I guess shiny Gimmighoul could technically crash my Switch, but I should keep the raids, I think? I'm not sure about that. But maybe. Why do I go to stupid raids sometimes? I don't know. I don't know. But this raid is not stupid, because this raid is a shiny. Woo! If only that would work. Just like this Shaymin will shine right now. Wow. Well, if not Shaymin or Gimmighoul, then I guess it has got to be this Deoxys. How long will it be until I get one of these 3 shinies, man? I don't know. I will probably be getting Pokemon Channel December 6th. I still need a Game Boy and a link cable. I still need to buy those. But that's at least one of the 3 parts covered. gonna have more cables on my desk. Oh, lovely. That's really sick. My desk is quite a cable mess right now. There's just so many cables for like all of the things that I use. Especially the DS, bro. The DS causes there to be cables everywhere. Dude, I can't wait to just get 2 more Deoxys. And I don't have to use this goofy capture card anymore. And then freedom, yes. Like there are actually so many cables on my desk purely because of this Deoxys hunt. It's actually stupid. And they've been there for like, when did I start hunting Deoxys? They've been there for over a year, definitely. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I got my first Deoxys, or even Mew, on a capture card. I did like a couple of handcam encounters, I think, but I think I got my first shiny on capture card. I will be getting whatchamacallit. I will be getting Shaymin on handcam because there's not really capture card opportunities for it. Wait. What do I need to wait for? We may get a new DLC trailer today. We may? Well, I don't know. I mean, we're probably gonna see a couple of things alongside new megas. Surely. Maybe like another few Pokemon we can see. I don't know. Also, there's no regional form right now that has the ability to Mega Evolve, right? Would we maybe get some regional megas? Raichu? Slow Bro? I don't know. Maybe. Should I end this stream with a bit of Legends EA hunting? What's your opinion on that, DTR? Or do I continue Gimmighoul? Yes, okay. Well, then this is the final Gimmighoul day for today. We'll go to Legends EA. Yes. 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 Yes, 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 yes. My phone just died. Sick! Cool. My phone died while charging. I love this. Alright. Goodbye. Frick. Oh. Cool. I don't like how it dies while charging. I feel like the charging port of this might just be slightly dirty, probably, which is why it doesn't charge properly. I don't know. It's still connected to my PC properly. That's the stupid part. Like, you could send data over, just not energy, apparently. Well, we gone now. Yippee! No, I could connect another phone. No, actually I can't, because I don't have I have a lightning cable right there. I actually can't connect another phone, because they're not lightning cable. I have to rewire my whole setup. No thanks. Oh, go up. Stupid. I also hate slow flying, bro. You need to actually have a running start in order to fly faster. It's silly. Also, I don't know if you've noticed this. I don't know if you have it. But if you feed a Pokemon a berry, run away instantly, and click on another Pokemon, like, the berry feed particles will still be on the other Pokemon encounter. If you have 2 spawns in your house right now, just click on one, give it a berry, instantly run, and then click on another Pokemon. And the berry feed particles are still there. It's so weird. And again, that might be like only working on certain phones. I don't know if that's for everyone. But it's an interesting one. I don't know if that's been there before. I've never seen it before. And I feel like I fed berries and ran. Funny glitches. Also, it's balloon time in Pokemon Go. Check out my cute Pokemon. Sure. Oh, my phone is turning on again. I'm not gonna use it anymore today. I'm gonna just let it charge for a bit. Schnubble. Wow. Okay, the Snubble actually almost KO'd my Necrozma. That's really cool. Next up, you have a Weezing. Ooh, I actually would not mind getting the Weezing. Could be good for PvP. Cool for Shadow is a pain. Dang. Please, Weezing, don't KO me. Use poison moves. Yes, thank you. Alright. It's coolest in water and poison. Probably water, I want to say, which means it's still weak to electric. I mean, poison would still mean it's weak to psychic and ground. As poison. Well, it's still weak to psychic and ground, so I don't see how it's too annoying. Nah, I got Snubble. Womp womp. Well, at least it's a purification. And once purified, it has 15 attacks. It uses Water Gun. Against ground types, that's annoying, I guess, but if you use a Psychic... it shouldn't be too bad. I'm sure it's not the greatest thing ever. But it could be worse. Probably. Oh, my hair's in front of my eyes right now, but I'm not tracking my eyes anymore anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, one more Gimmighoul to check. One more, and then we do some Legend CA, just a tiny little bit. It has high TT attack. Ah, that's a good point, I guess. Gotta use Metagross or Necrozma. Use Necrozma. Steel Psychic type. Does not resist water at all, so I don't know why you'd want to use Necrozma. Great recommendation. I know. Insane. Have I been here? I think I've been here. I'm gonna double check. Use Galar Articuno. Actually, I've not been here. Interesting. Galar Articuno is Psychic Flying. right? That's interesting. You have that powered up? That's interesting. $3,000 CP! That's not that high, actually, for most Pokemon standards. Alright, let's spam the A button for about half an hour. Sick. My hand is not gonna get tired of that at all! Especially after already doing it for like the entire morning as well. Also, I gotta swap my buddy from Bulbasaur to Grieber. Look at that, we just saw 3 starters on screen at once, damn. I need 2 Chikorita and 1 Bulbasaur. Should hopefully not take too long. I'm not expecting to get either this stream, but should hopefully not take too long. Why, if you lose a friend battle, the use a move quest fails? It didn't for me. Or at least, no, it just did not work for me at all that way. I didn't do friend battles for Morpeko, but I did do friend battles for Imp, and it worked perfectly fine. So that's weird. That shouldn't happen. And that is odd. Because it did work for me. I mean, I guess I never surrendered friend battles. I always let my main account win for the medal. So maybe specifically surrendering in friend battles does not count, but just surrender against team leaders and it works. Or at least it did for me. Or just lose the battle. Loads of possibilities. How many menus did I just go through trying to go to the bench once? Also, one thing I just realized, your character never sleeps. Unless he sleeps on the bench, I guess. But you could just keep him awake forever. Oh, dude, also, did you see Austin John Place get his shiny Pichu? Austin John Place got his shiny Pichu fully AFK. Like, no rubber bands, no A-meshing. He just literally AFK'd for 19 days straight and got a shiny Pichu. The fact that you can do that is so crazy. On average, it should take about 63 days to find a specific shiny. But he got it in 19 days. Just fully AFK, not touching anything. No macros, no none. Just AFK. I don't think I personally ever plan to use that method. Especially because it's probably not that good for your Switch's battery. But I still... It's so funny. That you can literally just AFK for any shiny in this game. Well, that is not entirely true. I guess if you use overloading, it is true. Yeah. Without overloading, it's not entirely true, but... Angry grass bean. Beans. Also, the fun part about this bench reset, can you overload Mareep? No. There are 2 Mareep, and that's it. I mean, I guess it makes sense you don't know much about overloading, but there are 2... Hello there, Hexoblade. How are you doing? There are 2 requirements for overloading. Requirement number 1. The spawner needs to have multiple spawn points. Like the grass... Both the grass starter spawners here have 4 spawn points. The second requirement is that there need to be multiple Pokemon in the spawner. And this grass spawner happens to have 4 Pokemon in the spawner, and it always guarantees the 4 different Pokemon spawning. But the Mareep, well, the Mareep spawners have a singular spawn, and it's only 1 Pokemon. So, for 2 reasons, you cannot overload Mareep. You're doing good, Hexoblade. That is nice to hear. I'm doing good. I mean, I didn't get a shiny today, but like... Oh, what did I expect? Did I expect a shiny? No. Did I get a shiny? No. You see 2 times my mons per flight? Grass starters? Or what do you mean exactly? All mons in zone 20? Yeah, okay, and how long does one of your flights take? Also, how many starters specifically do you see? Barely any. Per flight. Okay, barely any, probably not. You probably see like 3 starters per reset or something. And it takes so much longer, while I see 4 starters per reset in way less time. There is no way you see every single spawn in like 10 seconds. That's just not possible. Okay, it's not like, it's like more like 15 seconds. But still, that's just, no. I don't believe that. Double Alpha Bulbasaur, hello. Also, this is more or less AFK. I'd have to spam the A button, but I don't have to look at the screen if I don't want to. I am speed. Now remove the M and the S. Yes. That's the real story. Aid? What the heck? I eat? What? I said remove the M and the S. I am Peter Griffith. Fair enough. Good point. The Fortnite season is already ending in like 11 days, bro. Damn, I'm like not that high of a level yet. Kinda crazy. I also have not done any weekly challenges yet. I'm saving my weekly challenges for the music pass reset, I think. To try and... I basically need to unlock the entire music pass in 1 day on November 30th. Is that gonna work out? Probably not, let's be honest. Probably not. Yippee. I've really not played much Fortnite this season. I've literally done my daily challenges, and that's all the Fortnite I've played. I do have the winning umbrella as well, I guess. They have to wait for me to be done. Yeah, right. I do also still need a win in OG Season 6. I mean, I have a win in OG Season 6, but not in OG Season 6, if you know what I mean. Also, yeah, we're not reaching 10,000 Shaymin today, but next Friday... Oh! Hello. We're gonna have 2 over 10,000 hunts at the same time. Again, I think I've only ever once gotten a shiny over 10,000 encounters. Am I spawning alphas? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. But also don't care too much. Like, the only alpha I really want is like Garch. Not even Garchomp that badly. It's Drampa. It's the only one I really want. Maybe evolutions. To an extent. I know there's another bench that's maybe better if you want alphas. It's really not that bad actually, that other bench. I don't know. The thing is, if I do get a shiny alpha, I'd have to re-overload it, but by re-overloading I do mess up the overload on the grass area. So, I don't know. That's probably better this way. And once I go for the water starters, I will not be going for the alphas at all. I mean, let me do some math. We see 80 Pokemon per reset. I should count how long a reset actually takes. 8 Pokemon per reset. We need to do like 125 resets. 128. Me. 128 resets for a shiny on average. 256 resets for a shiny starter on average. Alright, let me count how long a reset takes. From the start of day. Okay, from the moment I get control. Okay. Okay, it's actually a bit longer than I expected. It's 34 seconds, 17 seconds per reset. I need to do 256 resets for a shiny starter on average. Calculator. 356 times 17 divided by 60 is 72 minutes for a shiny starter. That's actually more than I expected. That's interesting. It's a little more than an hour. Yeah, that's quite long, actually. I mean, it's not nearly as long as Drampa will be. Oh boy, I can't wait to shiny on Drampa. How many resets can you do a minute? Probably like 3. So it'd take like 6 hours to get shiny Drampa on average. Which again, compared to most main game shiny hunting methods, it's not that bad. For like one of the hardest shiny hunts. It ain't even that bad. I'm loading all water/grass spawns plus alphas in 12 seconds? Including teleportation, I'm assuming that is, right? Like, that's a... you do that 5 times per minute. The full cycle. Yep. Okay. But only water and grass, not fire? Aggro is a pain. Yeah, that's fair. Alpha bean. Fire's like 8 more seconds. Okay, so if you were to specifically hunt this, right? If you exclude the fire starters, it's 12 seconds for, on average, how many? For like 0.6 of a starter. You're gonna go, alright, extra blades, have a nice rest of your day, my mange. I'll see you again some other time, bro. It's 12 seconds for 0.6 of a starter. So that's 7.2 seconds per starter. While for me, I get 17 seconds for starters. That is 4.25 seconds per starter. So if you're specifically hunting starters, you're also hunting alphas, or if you're going for alphas, then of course the math is different. But if you're specifically going for starters, this is like 1.5 times as fast. But I mean, if you're also doing alphas, if you take alphas into account... But I mean, all alphas are good alphas. So then you get 2.6 good encounters. If all alphas are good alphas, which they might not be. Get 2.6 encounters. I don't know, I did the initial math wrong as well, I just realized. You know, it's not 7.2 seconds per starter. It's 20 seconds per starter for you, on average. I did my math completely wrong, wow. So, if you're specifically going for starters, this is more than 5 times as fast. But if you take alphas into account... 12 divided by 2.6 is like... I think if you take alphas into account, it's probably about the same speed as this. If you are looking for any shiny alpha, this is probably about the same speed. And the setup is less. So probably, like, if you count the setup and all of the alphas, then your method is probably faster. I will admit that. But I personally don't care too much for alphas, so I'll just take the starters. Which would mean this is faster, by quite a bit. And I've also gotten pretty fast at the setup. Setting this area up initially took me like half an hour. I couldn't figure out how to do it. How to overload, but I figured it out. Shiny Gardevoir, dang. I'm assuming you already had that. If not, nice. But I've already seen a couple personally. No, not a couple. I've only seen one so far, actually. Shortcoming soon. Whenever soon might be, I don't know. I don't know, man. Caught, nice. Alright, I'm gonna be doing this for about 4 more minutes. And then that is gonna be it for today. Ball guy loaded right now. Oh, speaking of balls, I only have 5 repeat balls left. I do only have 5 repeat balls left. It would not be terrible to buy more soon. Although I don't know if I have money. I don't know if I have money. Also, DTR, you want to see shiny? Or even multiple? You want to see shiny, DTR? Running out of money? Yeah, me too. I mean, I guess I still have to do the Synth side quest at some point. You don't? Yes. Oh. What? Okay. Well, hold up. I'll show you some shinies. Multiple, I think. Pretty sure. Like, 2 of them. Okay, not here though. So I guess I can check the alphas to see if there's a shiny here. Again, I don't think they're loaded, but they might be. They're not. Look at that, look at that! Look at, oh my god, shiny Hippowdon! Oh my god, shiny Lucario! Holy moly! I'm so good at this video game, I know. Hacker, I know, right? Hello there, Bob. Oh. What's there to oh about? Those aren't in ZA silly. Oh yeah, no, my bad. My bad. How are you, Bob? I mean, you're joining the stream quite late, I gotta say. You don't hate me, right? Should I hate you? Is this about the Fennekin? Or is this about something else? I don't hate you if you watch the Dreamyard building video. How about that? Do we have a deal? Does it got 2 foxes and frogs? Eh. You probably hunted more. Well, okay, not Fennekin. You probably hunted Froakie more than me, though. You know what, Bob? How about this? You go watch the Dreamyard Minecraft video, and I will not hate you. Also, do I go for 10,000 today? 10,000 Shaymin? I feel like we got it, right? We're this close. After stream? Yeah. I watch you give mods. I don't know about that one. That might go a bit too far. You got 2 shell for Arnold? Who the frick is Arnold? Arbok. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Nice. Yeah, nice, I guess. I'm gonna watch every vid fully and dislike him. Oh no, not all that view time. I'm gonna be so honest, I feel like if you watch every video fully, that gives me like 10 bucks in ad revenue. I've got a lot of videos. A lot of them. Watching all of... Okay, 10 bucks might be a bit much actually. I love the T-Lopert method. Fair enough. It's definitely probably my favorite method as well. I'm not a big fan of these bench resets, but... Except VODs. No, I understand except VODs. I don't even know if I make money on VODs. I probably do. I don't know. Nothing beats bench? No. I hate bench. It makes my finger hurt. Genuinely, bro. Just pressing the A button for like hours. I've been so tempted to use turbo controller, but I won't. I will not use a turbo controller. I refuse. But my hands will feel so much better. I beat the game with a team I did not expect, and you always go prepare your teams and then you don't use them. That's why I stopped preparing teams. Fly spam supremacy? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. My hands, it hurts. It hurts, Grandpa. Full teams of Shelfas. Teams, plural? Damn. Impressive. How many Shelfas did I have when I beat the game? 2? Probably. I hurt my hand a little bit from work. How did you do that? From work or at work? 23 unique Shelfas, dang. I wonder how many unique Shelfas I have. Salamence, Lopani, Trubbish, Barbarical, Camerupt. There's more. Kakuna, multiple times, but from and at. Well, at makes sense. But from... yeah, fair, I guess. None from Zone 3, I like that. Oh, because Zone 3 is too easy. You said you were gonna get Shelfa Pyro, right? Did you not do that? Heavy bag / boxes. Imagine doing hard labor as a job. Could not be me. Was that an alpha bean and an alpha frog? That's crazy. Last shiny at rank A was Little Iron. Fair enough. Oh, a whole 5 minutes, nice. Lovely shiny hunt. That was an alpha frog. If DLC releases, will I go for all alphas in DLC? Probably. I want to do a shiny Professor Oak, but also not. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it either. If you want to do a shiny Professor Oak, do an All-Night Scar. It's probably still the easiest one. Because I like Charm, fair. I would not recommend doing it in Emerald. If you do a Professor Oak in Emerald, I don't know, somebody has been doing it. I know you know, but it's been going on for like 2 years now, straight. Violet, okay. The thing about Violet is you do not have access to Shiny Charm early, and you do not have access to sandwiches early. So I don't recommend that. Personally. Hunting Zone 20 until Shelfa, Malamar, or Dragalge. Outbreaks. I mean, sure, outbreaks still exist. First of all, good luck hunting Sunkern. Second of all, good luck hunting Bruxish. Third of all, there are a lot of Pokemon in Scarlet Violet, bro. And most of them are available. Like, do you know how annoying it is to hunt water Pokemon before the first badge? I don't know, man. Catching Pokemon that are overleveled is incredibly annoying. Overloaded it to 4 alphas. What do you mean by that, Bob? You overloaded the center to 4 alphas, I'm assuming. But isn't it way faster to just shiny hunt Malamar and Dragalge through fly spamming? Until one of them is an alpha? A Shelfa? I feel like that's definitely better than trying to get them from the center. but what do I know? We're almost at 10,000 Shaymin. No, I think for Deoxys I did that, didn't I? I'll actually go 10,000 this time. Oh, you believe I'll get it at 999? You have more faith than me. I don't believe. I mean, I did get Mew last encounter of the stream. If I could do that for Shaymin as well at exactly 10,000. That's pretty cool, but probably not gonna happen, let's be honest. I have faith, because it's not my pain. Yeah, that's probably why I don't have faith. Alright, you believe in this one, DTR? I don't, but who knows? Maybe. Womp womp. Quintuple digits, baby! Let's go! We maxed out the counter. Next encounter is gonna break. Alright, this is gonna be my last Deoxys. And this is gonna be my last Shaymin. And with that, I would like to thank y'all so much. Oh, it's off the screen. Cool. I'd like to thank y'all so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow morning with some more Masuda and some Thunderous and some... what's the other thing that I'm hunting? Cyndaquil. So I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye-bye!